Hi, welcome back. In the last video, I mentioned how much I like playing the 3 plus 0 format chess because it gave me less time to think and just move my hand around. Here's the thing, my win to loss proportion is the same whether I play 1300 or 1700 players, which sometimes makes me feel like a little stagnated. So I decided to give a somewhat longer time format a chance. I'm no stranger to knights making me prance across the whole board. My goal with the longer time format was to see how I can replicate that strategy. Because you know what? The wild thing about more time is that you can think for longer and play. Baffling stuff. I know. Anyway, the common notion is that knights are better in closed forts where there are lots of pieces and where bishops have low visibility. Could be dedicated to the limited skill set of my usual opponents and I that I have mostly found the statement to be untrue. There are many things to like about knights, but I especially like it when a knight is defended by another knight, creating a lock that is probably second only to a bishop and a pawn lock, and sometimes maybe even better than that. Like, the attack is over if you threaten one. I have another one ready to take its place and pose the exact same threats. This is a sort of symmetry that bishops miss. Today, I also tried out a very symmetric opening. Very obviously, I don't prep openings. I hadn't read this one up. I hadn't seen it anywhere. I just thought it posed a very nice symmetry. And hence my approaches with every move are very trial and error based. I tried to exchange my bishops for their knights on as many occasions as possible. And you know what? Dun, 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 dun. I was able to play out a lot more knight focused games. This set of games actually involves one of my most favorite end games that I played. Can you guess which one? Anyway, the knight first strategy worked out a couple of times, and at times I suffered embarrassing defeats. Then again, isn't that the fun of the game? Now, hey, I don't think that bishops can't have pretty attacks. My favorite one, in fact, is when two bishops corner a king and a third piece blocks the king's movement to the remaining square. One of the most beautiful bishop attacks I have seen, like while playing myself, has been when a bishop checks the king to move to a corner, hiding behind his own pawn, and a knight comes and then checks the hiding king. Because knights are inherently much sneakier. Like, consider this very famous position where a queen sacrifice gives way for the knight to make the blocked king. Like, how beautiful is that? Someday I will come to appreciate the whimsy of bishops, but that day is not today and probably not in this current rating range. Maybe some other day. See you then.